Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another episode of Grow Home. Let's see. Odd that you can't change the skins until you're in the game. Interesting. That is the second example in this game where the settings have just been in different places. So, it's strange. Like, when you first start the game, it shows you different controls than it shows you here. The settings here has a skin option, which the other one doesn't. And, let's see. We only have a couple more skins to play with right now. But that's fine. And we are in the right position where we want to be. I looked over the achievements, and there's no achievement system in here by itself. Which, oh, does this sheep eat this? Let's see. What I want to try and do is drag this sheep into one of those piranha plants for an achievement. In fact, there's some really nasty stuff you have to do to get all the achievements of these meeps. They're called meeps, not sheeps, but whatever. So I'm wandering around here, hoping there is a piranha plant somewhere around here. There's some other stuff I need to do. If I could just pick this thing up over my head and carry it, that'd probably be useful too. I think I'm gonna have to give up. I don't think there are any piranha plants over this way. Maybe up here. I see a bunch of spike things. Alright, so we'll give up on that and instead work for a different achievement. I have to drown some of these, which I think means I have to. There we go. And it doesn't tell you in game that you get the achievements. I'm playing this on Steam, so that's something that's definitely missing. If you're going to have an achievement system, it should be in the game. I shouldn't have to have the Steam overlay enabled, even though I'm sure that's how Steam would prefer it goes. I probably should just wait till I get more crystals before I bother with doing all the achievements. I'll probably be even... It'll probably be easier. There we go. Trying to get these rocks out of the way. Just maybe quicker to just climb over them. There we go. Now I want to take this guy with me. Of course, the question is how. I've got to get him. I think I gotta. Implementing a system of one-handed hops and jumps, so I'm pressing the right trigger and the thing, and there he goes. I think I'll probably need to clear this and get some more things for that section too. It seems like those rocks refilled too. Alright. So you have this guy. Who doesn't seem like he's that interested in me. And then you have... Where's the hole? Here. There's the hole. I'm gonna try to drive this guy down the hole for the achievement hole in one. Do I have to grab like his horn? Grab him by the nose? Something obviously put that horn on him, unless they are born that way, or just can put the horns on themselves. Wow, you would never suspect a bull to just be afraid. You would totally assume this would just get mad at you and charge. And instead, I'm as a robot bullying this thing. And it's probably just because the only logical reason you could believe is because it's just afraid of what this thing is. Or perhaps Bud here really does have some really powerful pinchers. I need him on the side here. I'm not fast. I'm not very fast, that's part of the problem here. So. Nope. If I grab him, he goes backwards. There we go. Down the hole. And how am I supposed to scan that thing? Becomes the real question. Okay. So there's also achievement to glide using these under the archways. So here's one of the archways we can glide under. And I assume that's enough gliding for them. Still hear that space wave. And I guess if you have the glide thing and you put it back up, it doesn't ever go away unless you crash. But let's focus back. We need to reach the rock plants. And what we've come to realize about this whole thing is it is not within your, it's not worth it as a time management thing. And just to not use these stocks. Whenever we see these stocks, we need to use them, we need to have them take us some direction, and thus the plant will get more and more grown. See, this kind of feels like I could grow it right now, but that's not the case. You can't be on a grown one and grow it more, at least not to my understanding. So there's one, there's a couple this way. So if I don't grow it into itself, there's a couple. Nope. And which way am I holding on? Oh, now it shows me. Totally upside down, which happens a lot. So we crawl back to the top side. And start walking back down until we find another sprout that's close. And we get a little bit further. It's an interesting question on game design. Just, would this have been better if there was one specific sprout placed in a very specific location that would have gone to the trees, and it just was a lot more work to do that? Or is this whole freeform concept where they're just going to have us have close to infinite chances? I think it is possible that you could have blown your chances if you had grown a plant just directly into a wall. These are super steep. Dude, the steepness is getting me. And I don't think I can just float, and I don't think I can just I mean, I'm falling. That's not floating, that's falling. Alright, zoom in, and we go for this rock. It feels like the plant should be way way higher, so you would be going more horizontal on this. Just don't lose steam. It would be nice if our feet could grip too, just automatically. That would be a nice upgrade. I have a feeling I mean, just because we know there's only 2 upgrades, there's definitely several more things that could have been upgraded that aren't going to be upgraded, just on the number alone. So I gotta be careful. So I want to put a sheep in one of those, but I gotta figure out a way around. Oh, come on. Oh, that sucked. Let's go with the main stock. I have a feeling if we got up to the main stock a little bit more, there might be some accounting for this. Not enough teleporters, but also in a lot of ways we are 3/4 of the way done with this game, and we certainly don't have 3/4 of the skills necessary. And I'm back to red, aren't I? Huh. No, I don't think so. Just kind of looked red in the darkness. I'm still that pinkish purplish color. Like, these flowers I think are just here to get in your way. And the jumping's a little too floaty for my liking. For a game about climbing, the controls aren't as tight as I would like. Are the other plants closer? That one I think is closer. And you know, this kind of reminds me of, if you ever watch Dragon Ball Z, there was a incredibly long portion of that series in which the main character is running on this path that is just this curvy snake, and he can't fall off or have to start all over again. And he does it, I think, for like a year. He's running on this incredibly long path called Snake Way. And you kind of get that feeling, now that I think about it. Yeah, this is just Snake Way. For a year, you're going to climb up this plant. And there should be some island somewhere around here that should have a teleporter. If I was a little bit higher to start off with, that would be definitely appreciated. We're starting to see the permanent clouds section. Still, there's a beacon. I see it. Nope, don't fall. Alright, so I'm climbing pretty vertically here. I think it behooves me to try this. I don't even have a plant. Where he grabs on and what he reaches for is kind of random. So we want to get to the blinking island. But just getting to a rock would probably be good enough for me. Really? Did it just avoid the rock? I think it may have just avoided the rock for no reason. That was strange. So we have this plant. Come on, plant. And then push this plant into this plant so it doesn't kill me. I think that's what you're supposed to do. Pushing, not specifically. Maybe I can just grab it. Hey! It worked. I don't know what this is. It's some kind of egg. But it worked. So I can't be too upset about it. It's not a crystal. It's an egg. Maybe we'll eventually be able to... Oh, that thing is huge. I can just barely hear those crystals sounds. I can hear a beacon flashing too. I want that beacon more than I want a crystal. We made it! I don't know how we did that. That was not really what I thought we were gonna do. But it doesn't really matter. So we got that. So now that we've got that, I want to climb back down. I mean, how can I get that egg up here? It's an interesting question, because it's way down there. That would be a lot of work. Even using this to get back down, which I will take. It would be a lot smarter to just try to grow the plant some more. Is this the next teleporting section? Or did we skip one? We may have skipped one. Very well may have skipped one. Alright. We grab this, and we take it down. That's how we do this. If we want to scan something, the solution is not to take it up. The solution is always got to be we're going to take it down with us. I dropped it. So that egg could be anywhere now. So there's still a lot that needs to be done as far as this island, certainly, but I think we need to just progress up, find as many crystals as we can on the first climb, and get those teleporters. I think a lot of these crystals will be real easy to find if we just make the effort to fall down and just skydive. As we fall, we'll see, and we may need to build a platform to every single location too. That's very well might be the case. So that's 7. They're numbered, but that doesn't particularly mean anything. So, yeah. I'm not even gonna bother to check how long we've been going, because I think we've been going long enough that didn't get any crystals this episode, but we need to just kind of focus on on growing taller and taller. So, yes, that's it for this episode. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media site, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.